What's going on, my fellow Guardians? Your dude Sly here, and welcome back to another Slynation Destiny 2 Season of the Seraph video. Now, in my last video, we checked out our dear old friend Luna and found all of the 6 Warmind nodes located over there. Well, this time, my friends, we are heading to Europa. This guide will also complete the triumphs called Music Theory 1 and 2, with the 3rd location, Seraph Station, coming out later in December. Theories suggest somewhere around the 21st, and I'll have a guide up for that as well just as soon as it becomes available, so definitely stick around for that, as well as the guide for the exotic quest when it comes around. In any event, I promise less talking in this video, so let's get to it. Now, to find the Warmind nodes on Europa, you're going to need resonant stems, which can be found throughout playlist activities, the Helm rewards, and Seraph chests. So head into your inventory and tab over, find the resonant amp, and then combine 4 stems into 1 override frequency. You will then see a hint once it says connection established, and these hints are the literal location, which can be found right here. Now, on top of the triumphs, each Warmind node will also drop you a reprised Seraph weapon, which comes with updated perks and rolls, and quite a few of them have been red border weapons, so definitely worth picking up, even if you don't care about the triumph. Alright y'all, so let's do it. Europa Warmind node numero uno, Europa-Eventide-Dome-CATWalk. Now the first word will always be the planet, second word will be the area on the planet, and then the last 2 will be more specific until the last word tells you just where it's hidden. So head to Europa and book it over to the Eventide ruins. Now there's only one dome within Eventide, so head over to it and then make your way out onto the catwalks underneath the dome. Listen for the music, and here you will find Warmind node number 1. Alright, so next up, Warmind node number 2, the magic 8 ball says Europa-Crossing-Outpost-WALL. Now this one would have been a little hard to find if it weren't for the music, as the node is nowhere to be found within the outpost itself. However, it is beneath it. So head to the crossing, which is where Varix is located, and then stick to the right like you're going to branch off to the other map area. Now once you make it to the covered area, jump off of your Sparrow and look over the ledge on your right. You're going to hear the music, and you'll see that a room was built into the glacier below you. Anyway, sitting towards the wall within this old room, you will find the next Warmind node. So go ahead and jump down and grab that bad boy, Warmind node number 2. Alright y'all, so next up, Warmind node number 3 in Europa, located at Europa-RIDGE-ROAD-LEDGE. So go ahead and jump out of that pit, call out your Sparrow, and head towards Cadmus Ridge, simply following the road in front of you. You're going to pass Varix and the outpost by on your right hand side. Just keep going straight and turn the corner, and as you keep going forward, you're going to see the map change over from the crossing to Cadmus Ridge. Now once that happens, go just a little bit further, and then jump off of your Sparrow and look to your left hand side. Down over the ledge onto your left, you're going to see a little cliff down below. You'll find a small ledge where you can jump into it or jump onto it. Then the next node will be found right there, as you can see. Grab that bad boy. Hope you get a good roll. And now on to number 4. So recombine the stems, and the next one we have is Europa-Eventide-CLIFF-REFUGE. Now, one thing I like about these hunts is that they sometimes take you to cool places you had no idea even existed within certain areas or maps, or perhaps little places that you simply forgot. While I knew of this cave, there was a place on the moon I'd never been to. So not only do you get cool weapons, complete some triumphs, but you also get to do a little bit of exploration as well. Anyways, once you are in Eventide, you want to make your way to the right and over the ledge in front of you. You're going to look for a path that's kind of snuggled in between 2 rocks. Pretty much looks like it's going over the cliff's edge. Simply work your way down and you'll see a cave at the bottom. Go ahead and walk into the cave. It'll open up, and then just follow the music to the next Warmind node in Europa, node number 4. Alright Guardians, 2 more nodes left. Next, number 5, we have Europa-Beyond-CLIFF-LANDING. Now this one took a little bit of time to find, as there are cliffs everywhere, and turns out the landing it's talking about is when you first come into this zone back in the Beyond Light expansion. So you need to hop on the Sparrow and then retrace your steps back to the very beginning of this zone. You want to pass the dome and work your way up the path until you reach the very top and you cannot go any further. This is the area where you first dropped into the Beyond Light campaign like quite a while ago, and as you can see at the very top of the landing area, you'll find the next Warmind node for Europa, node number 5. Alright my friends, last one, Warmind node number 6, and we have, drumroll please, Europa-ABYSS-FISSURE-CONSTRUct. So Head on over to the Abyss area of Europa and use the old Sparrow to make your way over to the giant crack in the ice. Now don't go inside the crack like towards the Lost Sector, but instead you want to drive up on top of the crack. You can hang a left, and apparently this giant building thing is considered a construct. So hop off of the Sparrow, and in the corner down to your left, right next to the fissure, you will see the final node for Europa, Warmind node numero 6. And that, my friends, wraps us up for another Europa adventure. Now these really are not that hard to find by yourself, right? But I figured I'd post a guide anyway, that way you can just watch this real quick while you're taking a dump or something, and then you can go grab them without having to look stupid trying to find Warmind nodes in the wrong places for like 10 minutes. So, hope it helps you out, guys, but that is it for me. I'll thank you all so much for not only watching, but for supporting my channel, slynation. Keep it here, as I'll have the new dungeon and Seraph Station guides up on my channel here soon, just as soon as they're out. Spank the thumbs up if you liked, loved, or hated this video, and if you wish to get in touch, business or otherwise, feel free to hit me up for anything. Even if you just want to fan out about Mass Effect or Destiny, or if you want to hire me for 100K for just a few days' time. SlyNationGaming67@gmail.com, or check me out over on the socials at Sly_Nation on Twitter, SlyNationGaming on good old Facebook. Take care, y'all, and thanks again. Hope you are having a very Merry Christmas and a fantastic holiday season, no matter what you celebrate. Keep those eyes open for more D2 vids and guides coming out here soon, but until then, this is your dude Sly, and I'll see you all next time.